How's it going, guys? Tony here. Recently on Reddit and Twitter, photos have surfaced of a Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. Is it true? Is it going to get released? Are these photos legit? Let's check it out, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright, guys, before we get into the information, I just wanted to show you a real Nintendo 64. And this is, an old school 64. I have several. I have some of the color variations. There's the back. Here's the front. And obviously we're going to be looking at some of these in the supposed Nintendo 64 Classic Edition photos that have been leaked. So let's get into those. So all of my information comes from comicbook.com. That's my source. Also Twitter. And I'll share all of that down in the comments below. And let's get into it. So 3 images, they're floating around Twitter and Reddit. And basically the claim is it's the legit Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. It's the real deal. And we'll get into whether it's legit or not here in a second. So Nacho Pistachio, he tweeted the photos. And he did this on Twitter, claiming that it was from an inside contact from Nintendo. And very, very curious, just looking at the photos. Let's just take a closer look. So first of all, the front plate where the 4 controller ports are at, is it really going to come out that far? Is this kind of like a prototype or an example? I don't know. If you look at the Super NES Classic Edition, it does have this same little front plate where the 2 controllers can plug into the system. So I don't know, that's the question number 1 I have. And just looking at the photos themselves, if you just look at them face value, it looks like they were taken, the photos were taken off of a computer screen or other kind of screen. It just has that kind of distortion. And yeah, so that's my other kind of suspicion. And what is his source? What is his inside contact? I know he's probably not going to say exactly who it is, but I would be curious who that contact is. So my thoughts on this. I think it looks pretty real. I think it looks pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie. And if this is true, I think it's a very good thing. And guys, I do not think that this is gonna come out in 2018. I think Nintendo would be very foolish to do so. And there's a couple of reasons why. So Nintendo, they announced that this year, 2018, through the Christmas season, that one of their main focuses was producing Super NES Classic Editions and NES Classic Editions. They wanted to get it out to the consumers. They wanted to get into their hands because people wanted them. People still want them. Not as much as when they first came out. But yes, they wanted to focus on churning those out. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to take away from that. And, they are about to finish that cycle of production. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens to scalping towards the end of that. But that's another topic for another day. I'll probably end up talking about that. And also, if you take a look at the Nintendo Switch, it is killing it right now. And it has a pretty killer lineup slated for the Christmas season. I mean, really, you just need one big hitter. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, if I were Nintendo, I would focus on that and those other minis, getting them out for this holiday season. They have enough. And the Switch is going to continue to sell well during the Christmas holiday season. And why? Why would they do that? This is my prediction for the Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. I do think it's going to come out. Okay, that's prediction number 1. Prediction number 2, I think it will come out for the 2019 Christmas season. Like, I think it'll come out in September of 2019, right around kind of the similar time frame that the Super NES Classic Edition came out. And that would just be the prime time. There's also another reason why I think that they would do that. They do not want to compete with Sony. They do not want to compete with the PlayStation Classic Edition. Why? Why would they want to do that? Why would they want to compete? And yeah, it just makes sense to wait. It makes sense. I mean, what's Sony going to do? Produce a PlayStation 2 Classic Edition next year? No, no way. Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think that these photos are real? Do you think they're legit? Also, when do you think, or do you even think the Nintendo 64 Classic Edition will be released? And when do you think it will be released? What's your favorite Nintendo 64 game, too? Sometimes we get lost in the shuffle of news and just thinking about the possibilities. What's your favorite Nintendo 64 game? Leave it down in the comments below, your comment. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And have a great rest of your day.